how'd you find out that you won the award?
Mary Carter told me when I was in the training room, and then Jonas told me as well. Both of them came at the same time.
What was your reaction to hearing the news?
It was for sure a real cool moment. Like, got a crazy award. There's a lot of hard work, and a big shout out to my teammates and the coaching staff.
When you came to Tennessee, was this anywhere on your list of goals?
I mean, yeah, of course. I always wanted to be, player of the year. It'd be real cool, but I knew it was a lot of hard work, and just real happy I got it, and real big shout out to my teammates and coaching staff.
Dalton, has it surprised you at all? I mean, you're a more productive, more efficient scorer in the SEC than you were, at a lower level, lower conference.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, that is wild to think about that. I didn't even know about that. So that's real crazy. I mean, you play with one of the best point guards in the nation and center, and Jonas and Z. So it's they make it a lot easier for me just to go out and go hoop.
Where do you feel like you've improved the most as a player since getting to Tennessee?
Obviously defense and just learning the overall game, like how one dribble I could attack a gap and there won't be I could shift the secondary defender rather than just worrying about my guy. So just learning the overall game with coach.
You told us how much your parents mean to you. Have you talked to them yet about it, and what was the conversation with them?
I haven't talked to them yet, but they texted me and they just said super proud, but you still got the SEC tourney and the big one. So I mean, I'm not looking. I mean, it's a cool accomplishment, but at the same time, we're ready to win the SEC tourney and win the big one.
Rick has talked a lot about the Michigan State game, or exhibition game for him, of being like, all right, we really have something here. What did that game show you about yourself?
Just finally, I knew I could always do that, and it finally just put me on the map. That was the first game against a great team that I could go out and showcase what I could do, and it finally put me on the map, as well as, Tennessee's been on the map, so just be a part of that.
At what point did you know you belonged, or did you come here knowing you belonged?
I knew I kind of belonged, and as well as the coaching staff, they always told me I would belong, and I could do all these things and accomplish all this and stuff like that when I came on my visit. So it's kind of just, just listen to them and following the blueprint that they had when I came on my visit.
What would the Dalton Knecht say, that first step foot on Rocky Top, say to the Dalton Knecht as the SEC Player of the Year?
Embrace it as much as you can. It goes by super quick. It feels like I just stepped on campus a couple weeks ago. So I just say take it all in a lot more, because I took it in a lot, but also it just went by super quick.
Dalton, this time last year when you get done with your conference tournament with Colorado, somebody told you, man, this time next year, experts are going to be saying that you might be the first college player taken in the NBA draft. How would that affect you?
I want to know what to say. That'd be speechless. That's just a crazy accomplishment or just something to hear. So that's really cool, as well as it being a big reason is my player or my teammates for just putting me in those spots and making it super easy and embracing me since I first stepped on campus. They've been super helpful, as well as the coaching staff.
How are you preparing for the tournament, just with a potential 3-game stretch in 3 days coming up?
We're going to watch a lot of film about the Kentucky game and stuff like that, and overall the whole entire season, and just get ready for it. We kind of did that in Hawaii, so we'll be ready for it, and we'll be excited just to go take on the SEC tourney.
What's gone into maintaining the level of play that you've had, just from a physical standpoint and a stretching standpoint, and how have you maintained the level that you've been at?
I'd just say just trying to be in the cold tub as much as possible and recover. Listen to Chad, our trainer, and G, the strength conditioning coach, just listen to them as much as I can to take care of my body, because that's something that I feel like I need to get better at. And yeah, just always staying consistent and keeping my body healthy.
How different is that approach that you've had here this year than maybe the things you've done in the past, just from a physical standpoint?
It's been a lot more. I mean, we got tons of technology and stuff that mid-majors really don't got, and the resources. So you kind of just get to take it all in, and it's kind of cool just to have those resources and the availability.
What was your reaction when you found out Zakai won Defensive Player of the Year?
I was happy for him. I came over to him and congratulated him, because I know he's one of the best defenders in the nation, if not the best. So I knew it was a lot of hard work, especially coming off last year, and it's a big accomplishment for him to get that.
Dalton, how would you compare your level of experience with doing interviews, being in front of cameras, the previous 4 years compared to the last 4 months?
Oh, I mean, I got better ever since I touched down here, I was terrible. So I feel like I got a lot better and just a lot more calmed down ever since I've done these.
You credit so much of your success to this Tennessee program. I mean, what about your last year playing college basketball? Can you say has been so much attributed to this Tennessee program?
You said what?
Just
Sorry.
how much has this Tennessee program given you in your last year?
They gave me everything. The whole entire coaching staff, every single day I'd ask them to come shoot or rebound or anything, they would always do it. And like just learning from my teammates and the coaching staff, it's just a special year. This is just one of the most craziest years I've ever been a part of, and this is really just a dream come true.
Talk about following the blueprint and trusting what the coaches were telling you on your visit. Where did that trust come from for people who you didn't really have a relationship with yet?
It started with RC. He was the first one to hit me up out of the portal. Me and Rod, he knew my JUCO. He had family members and friends that played there, so he knew quite a bit about Northeastern. So it was kind of that, and just creating a bond right away. We talked for about 30 minutes, and then about an hour the next call, and then I was ready to come on my visit. And obviously, you guys know KD's my idol, and get to be with Coach Barnes. So just created that special bond with RC and trusted the process. He was straight up with me the whole entire time.
What was your teammates' reaction after they found out a few things maybe they said to you?
When I won
The player of the year, yeah.
Yeah, they just congratulated me, gave me big hugs and stuff, and they just told me that there was no doubt that I should got that award and stuff, and congrats to all my hard work and stuff like that.
What makes Zakai such an elite defender and point guard?
Just the obviously you could just go with the speed and stuff, but also just the understanding of the game. Like he knows how to change the game and when to turn up the other point guard, and when to heat them up and stuff. So just learning him knowing the game, the overall game.
Once you got into SEC play, was there kind of a moment or a game that you kind of realized that you could play in this league at the level you were playing in non-conference?
I feel like I've always thought I could play at this level, so I just think it was just playing with tons of confidence, and it was a big shout out to my teammates for being super confident. Whenever during timeouts, they would always tell me just to go out and just go play just go out and hoop. And I mean, it's a big shout out to all my teammates.
You have a favorite play so far this season?
Man, I don't know. I couldn't decide on one, so yeah, I don't know. Probably something about during the Auburn game or something. It'd be more of a team thing would be my favorite.
Checked off quite a lot of boxes to this point in the season, success-wise, even from a team standpoint. How do you keep the focus and keep understanding that there's a whole lot more to play for moving forward?
Yeah, we just checked one of our goals is win the SEC, and now we got to move on to the SEC tourney. We know we want to get another ring, so just add that SEC tourney ring and go out and win that, and then go out and compete in the big one and stand out on top.
Anything else for Dalton?
Are those new shoes?
Huh?
Are those new shoes? No?
I just I had to retire them low tops.